have here is evidence that the topology of the world is not the topology that we ordinarily see.
Yeah, that works.
We see things as separated by a certain distance. We walk across a room and we think, well, we've left the far wall of the room behind us and so forth. But there's an attempt to say, well, maybe things that from our macroscopic point of view appear to be widely separated in space, like New York and Chicago, just to take two macroscopic examples, from a microscopic point of view might actually be. What we have here is evidence that the topology of the world is not the topology that we ordinarily see.
Oi, my, soothe me ossicles. That came out extremely British. Oh, she know. Oh, man. The cold is finally starting to go away. It's lasted almost an entire month. But hey, I guess that's what I get for like trying to wait it out. I should have gone to the doctor. But yeah, it's finally going away. So now I know what the correlation between the yeah, we're gonna talk about that. By the way, guys, did you know that the word ossicles actually means the bones inside your ear? By the way, hello there and welcome back. My name is Paul, aka Modus. I hope you've had an amazing week and welcome one and all to the Friday chill. Yeah, it still came out right. Just 400% more British. So great job. Great. I still sound my throat is still too raspy to do that sonic impression at 100%. So yeah. Oh shoot, Friday already? Yeah, dude, we're time traveling this shit. we're speed running life. We're speed running the world. Oh yeah. Playing Geometry Dash, have you nothing better to do? I'm trying to learn Fusion, Mom, I am scared. Fusion is very scary. For one, if anybody here uses Blender, I commend you for knowing how to use the node workflow. I cannot. Like, it's like trying to learn Ableton for me. It's just, I can't. I can't do it. It's impossible. It's like pineapple and pizza, like like water and oil. They don't mix. No matter how much you say that pineapple and pizza works, no, it does not. You are a horrible human being, and you must be sent to the bread realm right now. You must be sent to the 22nd dimension for that. Still. Okay, I beat the daily. What? Welp, I beat the daily. Guess I'll go back to the modus stream. Oh man. So yeah, Fusion and the note workflow thing is very scary. It is at least simpler than Blender. I will give you that. So the most complicated thing I've ever done on Fusion is, if you go back to the countdown climax from New Year Protocol, there's, I believe, the third puzzle. There's like a rotating wheel with symbols, and it's like a maze that has a ton of nodes. Like that entire maze is a Fusion composition, and every single symbol is its own node, is its own media source, and therefore its own node. So if I go here, I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. I'm just gonna pull it up real quick. Rift 3. And I'm just gonna put it up on the screen. Okay, so this thing, that maze, right? So the maze itself, I generated it with like a program that generates mazes, right? So that's like one image. And then every symbol here, every single symbol is its own media source. So that's its own node, right? And then the effects, right? So there's like this, like some glow, some chromatic aberration, right? Those are also like, each effect is a node. So it ended up being like this, like cacophony, this like this like big ass tree of nodes, like the Yggdrasil of nodes. Right? And every so often, when the open end of the outer side of the maze reaches the top, there's a little animation here. There's like a dot that like slides down, and it's like telling you what's the starting point. There you go. That thing, that's also a node. So yeah, this took a while, but in the end, I got it working. And the only reason I did this in Fusion was so I could then rotate it. Right? So the only reason why this had to be done in Fusion is so I could rotate the entire thing. So it's rotating, right? In order to get it to rotate with the symbols, like, as you can see, they're perfectly tracked as if this was just one whole image. But no, it's not. And if you look very closely, each symbol is like shaking very slowly, just a little bit. It's like moving around a tiny bit within its space. That also had to be programmed in the nodes, right? So it's a very careful like balancing act, right? And as you can see, the only reason I did all of that in Fusion was so I could just rotate the whole thing as one piece at the end after the fact. So yeah, no, it's not like Yandere dev code. That is even more egregious. This was out of necessity. There is no necessity to have a 2 million polygon toothbrush in your game. That is just not, no. One piece, yes, like the One Piece. Yes, exactly, like the treasure. We're all gonna be billionaires with it. Haha. Now we can invest in the United States of America. Wrong sample. Exactly my reaction. Oh man. This thing was like a toy that I've played in my childhood. Wow. Y'all got weird toys up there in China. Okay. What else have I missed in chat? because I need to read through everything. Hi Esther, what's up? Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the Switch 2 Direct. More on that later. More on that later. There are fusion compositions. Yes. Okay, so you can like nest a fusion thing inside its own clip, and then you can. Okay, yeah, it's pretty cool. So now I know what the correlation between the edit and fusion tabs are. Hooray! Yes. So fusion isn't quite. So like fusion is. So if you've ever used a compositing only program, like for example Nuke from the Foundry. So the Foundry Nuke, that is basically a fusion, right? The fact that there's an entire like VFX compositing suite that has a standalone version, by the way, like Fusion is also its own thing. It's also a standalone program, but the fact that they managed to program it into DaVinci, like it's like 5 programs in one. So Fusion is your After Effects, right? The Edit tab is your Premiere Pro. The Media tab is your like media library thing. The Delivery tab, the Export tab is your Media Encoder. The Fairlight tab is your Audition tab. So it's like the all-in-one alternative to greedy ass Adobe. So yeah, and it's also affordable. Like last I checked, it was like $300 for the whole thing, which was really tempting. Fusion is not scary. It's literally like Lego pieces. What the hell? It's like the FL Studio Patcher. Except if you use OpenFX, so if you use OFX, the plugins thing. So if you use third-party OFX bundles, it's going to crash a lot. So it's like, for example, say you use... So whenever you get a crash on FL Studio, it's usually not FL itself, is it? It's the plugins you use. Well, in DaVinci, it's basically the same, except it doesn't warn you. So there are some scenarios in FL Studio where like you get an error pop-up, but the program will still sort of work, so you at least get to save the project, right? In DaVinci Resolve, you gotta hand it to them in that the autosave feature in Resolve is humongous. It's great. It autosaves on every single change you do. So it's like not every minute, not every 5 minutes, not every no. Every single change you do, every single parameter you touch, it autosaves. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you're like never going to lose any work. Okay, that's pretty cool. There are some instances where I've had problems, like I've had a crash, but then because DaVinci loads back into the last tab that I was on, so say I get a crash in a really big Neural Protocol project, which has happened before, right? So I get a crash in like the Fusion tab on the Neural Protocol animation film. So when I open it again, it goes back to the Fusion tab, which was the last tab that I was on the clip that I was last on. So it was the clip that crashed. So like within the first 5 seconds, it's going to crash again, right? So I need to go to a different project, switch tabs, switch to like the Edit tab, and then load the OMP project again, right? So then I can go into the Edit tab and delete that clip and fix what was happening, right? So I wish there was an option to change it so it doesn't always go to the last tab you used when you open an existing project, right? So it just like defaults to whatever tab you set it to. So it would be nice to have it like default to the Media or the Edit tab, right? Intel Arc users, guess I'll no, like you actually do get pretty good performance on Resolve. Last time I checked, blood and tears between Modus and his computers. And you have to remember, this is not a cheap computer. This is almost 4,000 euros. Like, so yeah, but it's what it takes to create what you saw in NYP10. I certainly, like, I could have probably got it done on the other laptop, on the Legion 5, but that has half the RAM, and it has about almost a third of the VRAM that I have here. So it would have been much more difficult, and I would have had to render things in advance. So like when you're in FL Studio and you have too many instruments playing at the same time, and you have to start bouncing to ease the CPU load, basically the same, but in DaVinci you have to like bounce, render clips, render individual layers to ease that CPU load so you can keep working, right? I don't have to do that here because there's just so much RAM and so much VRAM to work with that never happens. I never get to that point, which is why I bought it in the first place. So I don't have to do that. So I don't have to lose time doing that. And the same thing goes for FL Studio, right? So I can just focus on what's important, right? So the CPU is not a problem is not a limiting factor for my creativity, right? And for that, I'm willing to spend that much. Okay, found out the Inception visuals in the full film are fully remade. Yes, the visuals in NYP 1, 2, and 3, they're almost a complete rebuild. So the reason for that is the first few NYPs used a lot of VJ clips that are not mine. I used a lot of Beeple loops, lots of VJ things that I'm not super proud of. So I had to find a way to still use them because that's just what the videos are. But make them a little bit less on the nose. So I redid some of the post-processing effects on that, and yeah, there's like the first few near percals are almost a complete rebuild because of that. There's currently only Modus and Agente, and Agente doesn't even say anything. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that part. One and online. This guy, this man, this absolute menace, is creating a Minecraft mod of me. So you can spawn a Modus. Haha, he said a Modus. Haha, very funny. So you can spawn me in the Minecraft world, and it's like literally just me. It just spawns a character of me, and there's like lines of dialogue of mine, and like I say stuff every I say stuff every so often. And I asked one and online, if you can complete this mod and give it just a few more features, I will play it on a future stream. I'm going to play it on a future Friday chill. I will re-download Minecraft because I don't have it installed right now, I think. Wait, I do. Oh shit. Okay. I haven't played the newest version. I'm probably like a solid 5 to 6 versions behind. So I haven't played Minecraft in a while, let alone solo. Most of the time, and probably the reason why I have it downloaded is whenever my cousin comes over, he loves Minecraft. So I just pull it up for him in like this big ass screen, and he loves playing here. So yeah. But I haven't played Minecraft solo in a while. in like a very long time. We're talking 1.12 point something. I want to say, like that was the very last update that I've ever like done a full playthrough of. But I'm going to download the latest version and set up mod support just to play that on stream. I'm willing to do that, okay? I'm down. I'm game. I think when an online lives in a quantum bubble where the day is actually 40 hours long and then it gets stretched into the 24 hours of an Earth day. So he just seems super fucking productive. I can already recommend you install Modrinth for mods. I believe I have installed Modrinth. Yes, I have the Modrinth app. And I believe that's how I downloaded a modded version of Minecraft with like as many optimization mods as possible. So it ran at like over 2000 FPS vanilla. So without shaders, it runs at like over 2000 FPS here. It's kind of surreal. You don't actually need 1.20, 1.20, which isn't the newest version. Simply optimized. I have no idea. I believe it had something to do with RAM timing, because I last used it to install Minecraft on a very old computer. So I was handing someone a spare tower that I had with like a Core 2 Duo and like a GTX 1050, right? So I was handing someone that tower and they wanted Minecraft on it. And I remember stock, it ran at like 20 FPS and like lots of hiccups. And because there was very little RAM on the PC, so it was like 4 gigs, and then I eventually did upgrade it to 8. But still, there was so little RAM that every, I want to say 10-20 seconds, there was a huge lag spike because it needed to clear the RAM, right? So I had to do something about that, and that's why I got the Modrinth app to install like the most super optimized version of Minecraft possible. And I eventually did get it running at over 60 with no hiccups to speak of. So yeah, it was much better. And they've been enjoying that build of Minecraft ever since on like $40-50 computer. So yeah. I can make sure it's multiplayer compatible, then you can play with a Gente. Is that even real? Is that even possible? Like, you can make that happen? well, I mean, if it's just a mod, if both people on the server have the same mod, then it just works, right? At least, like, as far as I know. If you two have the same mod and you open up a server with mod support, then it just works, right? Because where else does he find the time? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, then it works. Okay. I was going to talk about something else. DaVinci Fairlight supports VSTs. Yes, it does. I have the entire Fat Filter suite in DaVinci. I've been able to do a lot of my sound effects editing for the New Protocol films within Fairlight because of the VST support. Yeah, pretty cool. You could technically make an entire color-based track in there. No, because it doesn't support synth VSTs. It only supports effect VSTs. So DaVinci Fairlight basically only has the mixer part of a DAW. It doesn't have the channel rack or the playlist. Lame. You're talking as if DaVinci is a DAW. Okay. Mirage by Fox was today's daily. No way. You're shitting me. I need to check that out. I need to see that for myself. I'm opening Steam right now just for that. Okay. Are content mods not server side by default? Mods that add new mobs blocks. I'm speaking from ignorance here because, as I told you, it's been such a long time since last time I played with mods like multiplayer. I don't know how it works now. I don't know if it's always been the same way. Has become the daily. It seems like it's not BS. It is fact. Okay. Opening up GD right now. Let me put it on windowed mode so you guys can see it. Who's that idiot? Never met him. Okay, that's a little off screen, but still. Okay. This will have to do. It looks obscenely off center, but oh my god, where do I put it? Where do I put it? I guess I'll just do this. That's what you get. Okay. Daily. I've been duped. No, this ain't the daily level. Oh wait. There's a new okay, because this is like a previous okay. There we go. Let's go! 400,000 downloads! What is that? Holy shit! That's like a lot. 400,000 plays! 20,000 likes! And it's even been starred in this diamonds thing. What does the Dragon Ball Z aura around the difficulty phase even mean? It just means it's insane difficulty. Like they rated it insane difficulty. So I'm not gonna play through this because it's too long. It's probably too hard. I'm not ready for this. I don't want to spend all stream trying to do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna let you guys play it. But I've seen the video, I've seen the level, I know how it looks, I know how it plays. It's absolutely amazing. And it's blown up, dude. I need to see if that has reflected on the play count on the song as well. Maybe not. Still. That's huge. No, not really, but still. That's humongous. Hop on it, upload a playthrough to your channel and pass that YouTube partner threshold in no time. Do I really... Is that how I'm going to pass my partner threshold? I played my own Geometry Dash level. Actually, you kind of have a point. You kind of have a point, Hexateron. I'll have to add Hexateron to the mod and make him say unfunny comments every now and then. Do it. Is this what's gonna become of the stream? Oh my god. We haven't even talked about the Switch 2 Direct. And you're already making me plunge into Geometry Dash hell? Oh my god, you guys are nefarious. I hate you for this. I fucking hate you for this. Oh my god. I hate you so much. Alright. Here goes nothing. Okay, here we go. You know, download the tune and everything. I'm gonna just store this thing, put it like that. It looks very off, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks really off. What am I gonna do? How am I going to solve this? Besides the wind, yeah, no, but like, this is still a problem. The chat thing is still a problem. The donation ticker is still a problem. Right? Like, it doesn't look as clean as I wanted to. Okay, maybe if I do this. But that's and then I adjust. That makes it really, really small. Go to the left so you can have a 16:9 video. That's gonna be the jankiest thing. That's gonna be the jankiest ass thing. Just having this massive black bar at the right in the stream. Oh my god. Still remember that. Look at this drop. Oh yeah, I certainly remember that moment. Okay, here it is. For YouTube partnership's sake, I played my own geometry, or I played a daily geometry dash with my own music. Here we go, Mirage. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was very anticlimactic. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There we go. I haven't practiced anything. I have no idea. Okay? Like, I've seen the video, but that's about it. Okay, so far so good. Okay. So much for that. I'm gonna have to practice this a little bit. But you'll pardon the banger music. Banger. Okay. Effects galore. Okay. I'm not doing anything on this part. Oh my god. Okay. Hello, can I? Okay. Ah! Okay. Can it just not do that when I have to practice? Oh my god. So it has to do that every single time? Oh my god. No. No. I don't have a flashing lights warning on this stream, so not acceptable. I'm just gonna have to strong arm this. No, it's not a skill issue. It's just that the epilepsy was extremely unnecessary. Okay. Very slow. Okay. I'm assuming it's synced to the music. Okay. Yeah, it is. Okay, I got much further. Than I was hoping. So it is synced to the music. That helps quite a bit. It also helps that it doesn't do the whole epilepsy thing on normal mode, on like not practice. Okay. Get good, you beat Deadlock. Yes, but I know Deadlock like the palm of my hand. This I don't. We're already teasing that key change. Mimi did great on this. So I had to not jump there? Because I jumped accidentally. Misclick. Okay, from the top. Oh no. Oh no. Vidlex is playing Monster Hunter. Oh yeah, he helped us beat... Who was it? I believe it was Elatrion on Monster Hunter World. Okay, here we go. Another one. Let's go. Yeah, it looks really good. The visual aspect of the level is the best. Like, look at it. It hardly looks like a Geometry Dash level. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. Ah! What am I doing? Oh my god. Okay, I just got to the drop. Holy shit. Oh no, oh no! Give me reaction time! I'm not made for this. Oh no. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. Another version of myself is smiling. This is on you guys. You made me do this. This is your fault and your fault only. Knew it. Calculated. Intentional. Only delaying my victory. Okay. Person. It does have me vibing a bit. Okay. I just want to make it to the drop again. It's gonna take ages. It's gonna take ages. Paul, no. Oh my god. This is so bad. Okay. There's no way out of here. I just need to figure out the drop parts. No, we can't play Gardic after this because there won't be enough time. You already got your way with this, so shut up. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna try. Oh my god. Oh my god. God.
I can see.
Okay, I'm gonna make it to that part, and then when I make it to that part, I'm gonna activate practice mode, okay? And see if by that point, the flashes, like that really annoying flash activates. And if it doesn't, then I can just keep going in practice mode till I really get it down. Hands off for now. So those things look like the flashes I saw in practice mode. It almost feels as if there's less gravity in that part. God! Why? Wait, can I squeeze that space? I'm gonna try a little something. No. Like,
I can see.
I was gonna try to cheese it. Ooh! Almost managed.
I can see.
Okay, let's try. No, okay. I can't. I can't squeeze there. Can't cheese it. And I should know. Stop being so slow!
Another version of myself is smiling.
This level is gonna get the worst out of me. This is like playing Mario Party with your friends. It's a friendship destroyer.
There's no way out of here.
Okay. You should know there's a... Shut up. Sorry, not sorry. But I have to see this through. See? Okay, now it's better. Now it's better. Okay, there's a bunch of spikes there. There's another, okay. Okay. Comes after this. Holy shit. Stop! There's so much going on! Oh my god! I don't even know what I did there. I have to replay that entire part because I just lucked out there. Okay. Okay, no. So much going on. Oh my god. Where did that come from? How are you expecting me to beat this? I'm not God. Deadlocked is 1,000 times easier than this. So, where am I? Okay. God. Okay, don't jump there. There's just, I think my issue with like, so it looks great, but I'm having a hard time because there's just so many effects going on. Okay, that one's kind of simple. God. Okay, this one I can kind of get. Can still kind of see through. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my God! Oh my God! What did I just do there? Oh my God! No! Stop! Okay. I somehow made it. No, okay. No, I didn't make it. Okay. 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 No, no, not okay. Holy shit. Okay. Made it. Is that it? Okay, yeah, that was it, but I'm still gonna let it play out just in case there's anything else, but this man is going through 10 stages of grief. Just 10? Hey, dog, you have no idea. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's the end, but still. My God. Like, visually, it's stunning. It's just, I need to see what's gonna happen. And I'm not. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not doing this justice. I'm not the Flash here. I need some reaction time. I'm not a Formula 1 driver. Okay, let's see if I can piece it together. Probably not, but still. Worth a shot. Visually, this is like I wanted that to have the same difficulty as yesterday. Shut up again. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Na, 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 na. Boo! Redeemed the toot the flute while I'm playing the game. Sorry, your request is not granted. Okay. 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 This is it. Hardest part. Stop with the alerts while I'm trying to play a hard-ass level. There will be no alerts while I play this level.
I can see another version of myself is smiling at me, and I should know there's no way.
They're trying to distract me, but I have control. I'm at the wheel. You failed to realize. The alerts are off until I beat this level. Now it's personal. Okay. Okay, no, so like, don't jump there. Wait for the pad. Wait for the jump pad. Okay.
Another version of myself
Wait for the jump pad there.
is smiling at me,
Oh my God.
and I should know
So no. This is your fault, guys. This is not a Geometry Dash stream. You guys have made it one, and this is your fault. But this level is pretty cool, so I'm going to give this a... I'm gonna try to beat this before I log off. So this is a featured level that has made it into the daily tab, and it's Mirage by Fox GDD, I believe it is, and it got like sent into like a competition and everything, which I find really sick, because I mean, just look at it, look at the level. Okay, wait for the jump pad. Okay, hold it there, hold it all the way through. Wait for the jump pad, follow the music, then hold it all the way through. And I still haven't even got to the double, like, the double robot part, which is the hardest. I'm pretty sure I just have to follow the beats. I have to follow my own music. But the thing is, I don't know which beats you used for the level, right? So you could have used boom boom bam 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 from the drop, or you could have used an entirely different set of accents from the percussion for that, for the level. So I don't really have an advantage here, despite it being my own music. Because I have a certain perception of the accent beats, but you might have a different view on it, and you might have used different beats for your drums and all that. Okay, that one's pretty well synced. Bow, 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 okay. Wait for the jump pad. Play along and then hold all the way. Okay, hit it on the snare, hit the snare.
Another version of myself.
The thing is, I have to go all the way there. I have to play through the entire level again,
And I should know.
just to reach that part and see what I have to do. If only I could have the practice mode with the song, instead of having the practice song, the practice theme, right? Okay, so I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna do another practice mode. And I'm gonna try to sing the beat on top of that. Like, try to beatbox it, so I can get an idea for the timing of each jump. Okay. Ba ba da 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 boom bow boom wow bow bow wow ba da ba da boom bam bam. Okay, practice mode. Bam 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 boom ba. I know that. No, not that. A couple steps. How did it send me back to the beginning? Hello? So I know some of the pads match the snares. So I know it's boom 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 psh, boom 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 psh, right? And then those snares match up with some of the pads. I just have to figure out the timing. Which snares you put jump pads on and which not, and you made the song, boy, how you not know the rhythm? It's not that I don't know the rhythm, it's that I don't know on which beats you did the jump pads. So I don't know. So if it was all about hitting it on time, then it would be no problem. But I don't know if you put a jump pad on the 1, on the 2, on the 3, or on the 4, and then on the following beat, if it's on the 2, on the 4, on the 3, or on the 1.5, right? So I don't have an advantage here because yes, I know my song, but I have my own idea for what the beat accents are in this song that may not be yours, right? So you might have a different timing in mind for the obstacles than mine, right? So yes, the song is mine, but I don't have an advantage because I don't know which of the beats in each bar you used for the obstacles. So I still have to memorize them all, right? So I still have to memorize it, no matter what happens, whether I know the song or not. There's also some pads that are not quite on time with the grid. So they don't happen where I would normally hit, right? Oh God. Okay, hold twice. Hold, jump, hold. Hold, jump, hold on that one. This level is going to burn out. It's going to burn the song out for me. I'm gonna be absolutely tired of Mirage by the time I'm done with this. Don't break me. Chase me. Okay. I really should have put a flashing lights warning. But then again, I didn't know this was gonna happen here. I didn't know you guys were gonna reel me into this, so I thought producing a song would already burn you out. No, but at least you're engaged with like actually making it, so it's a fun process. So I was the composer, and the composition process was good. It was really fun. But now you're just a listener, right? There we go. Okay. I almost found an alternative route. I thought I was gonna cheese it, but no. It's just that I don't see things coming, right? I don't see when it's gonna hit. It just happens and it catches me off guard. Maybe it'll be the song that Modus hates the most. Nothing can take New Year Protocol 2 from the top spot of being the most hated Modus song by Modus. I hate that song with passion. And you'll ask why, and then I'll tell you just listen to it. It's basically, it's already, it's just New Year Protocol 1, but all over again. Oh, by the way, did you know that New York Protocol 2 almost had an F-bomb as the pre-drop? That was fun. Okay, here we go again. Okay, hold there. Hold right after the warp. Hold after the pad that teleports you to the ground. Hold after that. So you have to play the level all over again just to get to the next jump pad, right? If only you could play in practice mode with the song itself, with the song of the level, right? Hey Fox, do you remember your the old 2022 level? I remember. I don't think I played it, so I've probably watched it. I probably watched the video, but I'm not sure I played it, let alone on stream. Okay. Well, I'm telling you there's an item for that, but it costs 2,000 diamonds. Be right back. Installing cheat engine. To cheat those diamonds in just so I can unlock that. Because it'll be legitimately useful for this. I think that's called a skill issue? No. It's just called... Oh god. I shouldn't talk while I'm playing! ¿Por qué diablos debe jugar con mi comida? Well, it's all over again. Damn, stop talking. In any other context, that would have been extremely offensive. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Holy lag spike! Holy lag spike! Rob Top, please fix your game. Another version of myself is smiling at me, and I should know there's no way out of here. I did this lag out of the little bundle. Right. I'm too focused on just beating the level to then try to deviate from it. So I think I'm just gonna play it safe and just play the level. Okay. Okay, try the drop. Oh no! Messed it up again. Okay, don't hold there. Don't hold there. Wait for the jump pad twice. Another version of myself is smiling at me, and I should know there's no. The worst part for me is this. It's just replaying the level, the part that I already know for sure, 1,000 times just to get one pad ahead on the next try. Okay. Paul, please. Ah.
Another version of myself.
Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Smiling at me.
God damn it.
And I should know.
I can already feel the Dunning-Kruger effect. I can already feel it. The new upcoming top player, no. No, I have better things to do in life. Like, keep making music for you guys to use in your levels. I have better shit to do. I shouldn't be doing this. I have plans for tonight. I have plans for tonight's stream. And yet here we are. It's genuine advice. You're getting burned out. I'll tell you what. If I don't get it in like 2 or 3 more tries, then I'll do it. I have to at least get to the part. I had to get there. Okay.
I can see.
Whoop. Mouse was outside the window.
I can see another version of myself is smiling at me, and I should know there's no way out of here.
Okay. 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 Let go there. Let go there. Let go there. Let go there. I think that's the last one. I think that's one of the last few inputs of that part. If I can get past that, I almost have it. There's another hard part after that, but still. it! God damn it!
Another version of myself
I might need to practice again.
is smiling at me, and
I might need to practice again.
there's no way out of here.
Jared, if you don't make a reel out of this, or not a reel, you're gonna have to make a like an actual video for YouTube, like a longer length video. The level is beautiful, yes. It's also, I'm having a hard time with it because contrary to what you people might think, I'm not the god of rhythm games that you think I am. I'm good with music. I'm not good with rhythm games. Okay? The two don't always correlate. You might believe that, hey, I'm good at making music, therefore I must be like Jesus Christ at Geometry Dash. It's simply not true. Yeah, Fox. But now it's personal. I need to see this through. You guys have reeled me into this. This is your fault. I need to get myself out of it. No cowering. No cowering from it. You have to do it. Okay, you need to be really quick on those hops. You can't wait for a goddamn millisecond. You have to be like spot on. Like right as you land, you gotta jump off again. Okay.
There's no way
Okay.
of here.
I also forgot to go into practice mode again after that. Pretty funny to see Modus raging. I shouldn't make it so easy for y'all. I've made it too easy for y'all. This is like when you have like cooking shows. I can't talk while I'm playing. Okay, so this is like when you have like cooking shows on TV and then they have a guest and that guest is trying to change the recipe. And the chef keeps going, no, you can't do that, we're on TV. But then they do it anyway and they get their way eventually. This is exactly what just happened here. You guys got your way and you've changed the recipe for the stream. Whatever happens is on you. So you better be watching this right now. You don't have to do this, except now I do. Because it's my level. or like a level with my music. Like if I just take the easy way out now, you guys won't be able to stop using it against me. Oh, Paul took the easy way out and didn't beat his level. Shit. So wait. How are you supposed to do that? So you just land off this pad, and then you go here, and then you just slide off to here, and you don't take this platform. So you just go here, and then here. Yeah, like this, and like this, and then you jump, and then you invert, and then you go, okay.
I can see.
I keep forgetting to enable practice mode.
Is smiling.
See, so if all of a sudden now I were to tell y'all,
There's no way out
like,
of here.
we're not playing through the whole level after all. There's going to be a crusade from the GD community going, why are you doing this, Paul? You can't just do that. You can't just not play the level with your own music. The Geometry Dash community will hate me. And we cannot have that. You gotta rush down to the end, yes. Okay. Okay, this part is already getting kind of familiar. Now, I just have to do this here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Leave me be. Bum 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 Okay, I got this. I got this. If I can make it through the like ball part, the one with like the ball going up and down. If I can get through that part, I think we might just have this. You just have to not choke at the ball. Yes, sure, like... That's like saying, yeah, so when you go karting with your friends, the best way to get first is to go fast. See, if you want to win the race, you just have to go fast. Gotta go fast. Right? Yeah, like, no shit, Sherlock. Okay. That section using 1 or 2 attempts because I can see things coming. And when I can see things coming, it's not as difficult to me. The hardest parts are the ones where I don't know what's going to happen, right? Where the jump pads like just appear, right? And I have to memorize it before it happens, right? If I can see it, if I can see what's coming my way, I'm not going to have a problem. The problem happens when I can't see where I'm going, right? That's the problem for me. You're building an NYP level? Oh god. Oh my god. So we're gonna have to play that too? I mean, if and when I beat this one, I think I'm done with GD for a while. Now I remember why I stopped playing. It's distracting me. It's reeling me in. I cannot let it. I must focus on my work. I can't just play GD all day. Ah, shit. Okay, messed that up again. Focus, Paul. Don't talk.
Another version of myself is smiling at me, and I should know there's no way out of here.
Low-key addicted again. Yeah, no, I'm not letting this thing. No. It's over. Okay. I mean, the death animation is really cool.
Another version of myself.
I wanted to see it one more time. That's how cool it is. I also noticed how there's like a clone of your character in the first section doing the opposite movements, so it's like mirroring you. So it's like your dark self in a way, kind of like that level in Celeste, or is it, or how do you say it, Celeste or Celeste? Okay, I did hit it. I just hit it a little bit late, so I still collided with the obstacle. So let's just hit it a little bit earlier. Okay, okay.
And I should know there's no way out of here.
No, I'm doing this until I beat it. And when I beat it, I'm uninstalling the game. I will not let this thing consume any more of your time. No, what I said is, if I keep burning out after like 3 attempts, Then I'll stop for a while, right? But then we got the furthest yet. So, and we're getting very close. So I like to think we might just have this in the bag. If I just keep playing. Sound effects are getting very distracting. Fucking did it, son! Yes! Yes! No. This is all auto. This is just the ending. I'm gonna pass out from all this. Oh my god, I even unlocked an icon. What is this? Holy shit. Yes! I can finally leave. Martha, I'm coming for you, sweetie. Oh no. Nah. Yes! Oh my god. I can finally close this game and uninstall it. Oh my god, yes! Woo! So what did it take me? An hour to beat? How was that? Okay. I will say, heart rate was spiking. Once I got out of the ball face, I didn't want to say anything, but heart was pumping, dude. Heart was pumping. Okay. Oh my god. I'm so fucking done with this. You're going to see it live. You're going to see this. Okay, so you're seeing this, right? Right? Where is it? Geometry Dash? Here? Yeah? Yeah? A little bit further up so you guys can see it. Uninstall. Go to hell. Never again. Never again. This shall not happen on my watch ever again. That felt good. Okay, that felt really good. It already saves to the cloud. And even if it doesn't, I don't care. It's not like I really cherish my save game in Geometry Dash. It's like, I don't really care. Hey, Modus, I made a level with the drag. No. I think we're done for this one. That felt really good. Not the playing part, the uninstalling the game part. That felt extremely good. Okay. So about that Switch 2 Direct. Hey, Dan the Mac. We just beat a featured a Geometry Dash level that was featured in the daily tab with my music on it. A level with Mirage, and we beat it, and it has like almost 400,000 downloads. Like it's crazy. It's crazy, dude. The level absolutely blew up. And we just played it, and now I get to make a cool video about it. I played a level with my own music. I can't wait for the TikTok kids to jump on it. I can't wait to become partner based off of that video alone. I need a Modus death voice line for Minecraft. Okay. And I am Modus fucking dies. Okay. That, or you could just use a ooh. Oh no. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, now you have 3 death lines. Now you have 3 of them. Consider yourself the luckiest man on earth. Okay. No, Modus beats a Modus, unfortunately. What do you mean, unfortunately? That's a good thing, isn't it? You're skibbity sigma riz mugging. I can't believe I just said that sentence. Anyway, yeah, I can't wait to become partner on that video alone. I can't wait. It's gonna be good. Oh man. There's an imposter, a Modus. How are you, down the Mac? This chat moment was incredible. The moment I uninstall the game. Hey Jared, that has to be in the video too. I explicitly want you to put in the video the part where I uninstall the game. I want you to put it in there. I am well, you? Yeah, barring the fact that I just wasted an hour of my life with Geometry Dash. Not gonna lie, the level was really good. So can we get an epic shout out in chat to Fox GDD? Can we get a shout out in chat for that massive level? That was great. That was great. I'm also never going to do that again. I'd rather just watch the video from now on. Okay, see how good it feels when you actually do it, when you actually do things and you don't just cower out of them. See, you gotta do it. You gotta put in the work, you know. Okay, so the alerts are back on now. What? Put in the work? No way, man. How? How do you expect me to put in the work? Work? What is that? Now it's my time to also make music at NFL Studio. Please. Yes, the alerts are now enabled again. Now you can do whatever you want. Okay, so it's time to talk about the Switch 2 Direct, and it's staring me in the face. I want to make sure there's no sensitive information in this browser tab. Okay. I could just do it right now. It's 510 euros. which translates to about $499. I could just do it. It's out for pre-order. It's not sold out. I can grab it. Right? There we go. That's better. I could grab it. In fact, I could do it right now if I wanted to. Do I want to do it? I mean, let's take a moment. The console is a major step up, okay? But, and there's a big but. First of all, this controller being 90 euros. Do you know how much I paid for the original Pro controller on Switch? For the original Switch Pro controller, this is in my little case here. I paid 55 for this. 55 euros, so about 49 bucks. Now, you're trying to sell the newer one to me at almost double the price. I've read some are lowering the prices. I don't know if it's true. I've also seen that there are some retailers that are selling the games at lower prices than Nintendo's suggested price. I don't know how much of it is true. I haven't actually seen a listing of a game that's actually cheaper, but still. So the original Pro controller, I got this for 55 euros. Now they're trying to sell me the new one for 90. Do you know how much I paid for the Ghoulie kit? This one is like the ultimate controller. So the Ghoulie kit, the one that has like the magnetic like Hall effect joysticks, the one that have absolutely no drift. So these ones, and then it's got like multi modes, so you can play it in like Switch mode, and then Windows, and then Android. So you can play with basically any console you want, and it has the same things. It's got gyro support. It's got macro support. So you could do macros with this thing if you really wanted to. This thing is like the ultimate controller, okay? This cost me less than what they're trying to charge me for the Switch 2 Pro controller. This cost me 80 euros. And they're trying to charge me 90 for this thing. This is the, in fact, Hoshino, I believe this one is from China. So this is the Ghoulie Kit King Kong 2 Pro. I believe it is. So I'll put it up on the screen. King Kong Pro 2. No, 2 Pro, okay. Ghoulie Kit. So this one, okay? So yeah, it supports waking up the console on Switch mode, which not a lot of controllers do. Like not a lot of third-party controllers do, right? So anyway, then there's the fact that it only supports microSD Express cards, which I can sort of get behind. I know like games are bigger and they need the faster storage if they want to perform better, but I probably won't be buying this. At least not right out of the gate, because the Switch 2 already has 256 gigs of built-in storage. So, yeah. And then there's the whole thing of like game chat, Nintendo Online, and all that stuff. I don't plan on using any of the online features. In fact, as soon as a way to homebrew this thing comes out, I'll probably be doing it. Because this thing is going to be an emulation beast. This thing is going to run PS2 games like Chef's Kiss. Yeah? So, I have a much different... I have a very different use for this console in mind. So yeah, I'm just gonna save all of my controllers in here because. Okay. There goes one. And the ghoulie kit. Here you go, lad. On the drawer here. There you go. I have a PS2. I also have a PS2 Slim, but just that's not the point. The point is being able to play it on the go, right? I already love my V1 Switch because it can play Saturn games on the go. Do you know how big of a deal it is for me to play my favorite game of all time, Panzer Dragoon 2? Do you know how big of a deal it is for me to be able to play it in the car? Like, do you know how big that is for me? Or just being able to play it on the couch or like in bed. Do you know how big of a deal that is for me? Right? I don't have to do this and then get all the cables out from here and plug it in there every single time I want to play Panzer Dragoon. I still have the original experience because I still have the my original Saturn. If I want the original experience, I can still have it. But when I don't, when I don't mind about that, and I just want to like do a quick playthrough, I can play Night Signal Dreams on this thing. And it's great. It's awesome. Right? It's a great product. The pricing is theft. Especially like the console's price, I can kind of just barely get behind. Because it's better. The Steam Deck, I believe, is priced even higher. Right? It's like $5.99 or like $6.99 or something like that. So the Steam Deck is priced even higher. Right? But it's just the games and the accessories and everything, the subscriptions. That's where they really get you. Right? That is theft. Theft. T-H-E-F-T, Nintendo. Okay? Brings a whole new meaning to getting caught red-handed because your brand is red. Haha, get it? Marketing jokes? 256 gigs, almost enough to hold 4 games nowadays. Hey, with the Switch 1, it was basically the same story. I could fit Breath of the Wild and maybe a couple more indie games and demos from the eShop on the internal storage, and that was it. And then I bought a 256 gig micro SD, and then I homebrewed it, and I kind of forgot about it.
In 2025, what makes someone a criminal?
Being Nintendo makes you a criminal, yes. That one is very, very, very relevant. To think I have to pay for upgrading Tears of the Kingdom. I know, right? That's another thing. They're charging you for a tech demo. The Welcome Tour app, the app that's supposed to introduce you to the hardware, Nintendo's equivalent of the Astrobot Playroom, is paid. Paid. You have to pay to unlock the additional hardware that you already bought to play the game. Like, that's if, say, I'm playing on a gaming PC that has an RTX 3060 and I'm having a great time, but I would just like to have some more frames, and say I buy a 4090. I want the best of the best. And then a pop-up comes up on the screen and tells me, hey, you gotta pay $5 if you want to unlock the full hardware potential of the 4090 you already fucking bought. Makes no fucking sense. And why would they charge you $10 more for a physical cartridge instead of the digital version? The physical cartridge, by the way, which doesn't have the full game data. It just has like a code, Ubisoft style, Like, they just sell you a box with a code, and then you download it on the internet anyway, so what's the fucking point? So, what is the point of spending $10 more for a cartridge that just has a fucking code? You want to know what I really like? This thing. This is my black new 3DS. Okay? This is modded to hell and beyond. It's got stuff you wouldn't even imagine. This thing plays 3D Pinball Space Cadet. Okay? Yes, that one. The Windows XP one. Okay? And it's great. And it's all here. I don't have to go into the internet to get some shady ass code to download the rest of the game. No, it's all here. How hard can it be, Nintendo? How hard? Right? 87.5% AI generate frames. And that would be fine. Like, so when the place where AI generate frames makes the most sense is on low power hardware. So on stuff like the Switch 2 or like a low power laptop, being able to play at high frame rates on a laptop that's this thin, it's great. It's awesome, right? It just has to be good. And from what we've seen, DLSS 4, it's pretty good, right? Like, it's way sharper than DLSS 3. And save for, say, the multi-frame generation thing, which is kind of flaky. But still, like, if you have a good-ish baseline frame rate, you can get pretty high with that. And on pretty low-power hardware. The thing is, the problem comes when they're trying to sell you that AI performance as raw performance. As, say, the 5070 is 4090 power at a quarter of the price. That is simply not true if you don't factor in the AI stuff, right? The 5070 can only get anywhere near close to the 4090 because of the AI stuff. And that is misleading marketing. And that is misleading. It's bad. It's bad marketing. It's not true. Because during the 5070 presentation, they said 4090 like performance. At no point in that like slideshow did they say that 4090 like performance was because of the AI stuff that they added, right? And also, yes, you're saying it best, Danny. AI shouldn't be used as like our scapegoat for not optimizing games. Like, it shouldn't be an excuse not to optimize your freaking game. The 3DS era was so sick. Remember that when they first launched the 3DS, they launched it at an exorbitant price. The original 3DS was going to be $250, and some people actually paid the full $250 for it. And then there was so much backlash that Nintendo had to drop the price, and to the people who had already paid the full $250, they gave them what's called an ambassador card or like a certificate, which I can't even. Which just gave you like 2 or 3 virtual console games on the eShop for free. Like, for real? Come on. I've never seen a direct hit and miss so hard. Dude, I was stoked. I was hyped when I saw Metroid Prime 4 4K 60 HDR on a Nintendo console. That was hype. And then I saw the prices. And I actually saw a clip from the Treehouse gameplay, the live stream that they did right after that. They did like a Mario Kart World gameplay live stream, and the chat The chat was not having it. Drop the price, drop the price, drop the price. Every single message, drop the price, drop the price, drop the price. Jesus Christ. It was bad. The problem is, times have changed. I don't think Nintendo has the spine to actually drop the price and apologize. I don't think that's in the DNA of these companies anymore. Like, they're just not going to do it. The times have changed. Okay? They're probably not going to do what they did with the 3DS price drop. They're not going to do it. Because I believe these companies have since lost any and all sense of accountability. They're not going to give a shit because people will still buy it. Right? I will probably pre-order a Switch 2 so I can have it on the earliest possible firmware so I can mod it as soon as possible. So as soon as it arrives, I can put it on play mode and forget about it until an exploit comes out that lets me homebrew the thing and play the mother's load of emulators on it. That's all I want it for. Nintendo taking a lot of hits while Astrobot is outperforming them in Game Awards. Well, to be fair, the Game Awards are only like a very narrow slice of the gaming industry. There's already been the lion's share of injustices at the Game Awards. Games that should have won, but then they didn't, you know? I don't know, like, I don't like the Game Awards to be my only reference for what's happening in the gaming scene. That's just not it. You know? Mario Kart World looks really cool, but not worth £80. 90 euros here, by the way. So, yeah. Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. I can't wait to be able to play that on the Switch 2 through the 3DS emulator. Or just install it on my 3DS. On the 3DS that I already have. The best part of the Game Awards are the Muppets. You can't change their mind. That and probably the orchestral performances. Those are really good. But the Game Awards part of the Game Awards, I wouldn't dwell on it. Okay. Student finance is not even going to be enough to afford £50 games. You gotta work at least 8 jobs to make ends meet now. The orchestral, so yeah, when they announce Game of the Year, they have like this orchestral medley. That's awesome. And then they have like performances from some of the game soundtracks. That's also really cool. They had this like a couple years ago. They had this Alan Wake 2 thing. That was really cool to see. And like to see like Sam Lake on stage getting in with the characters, like the actual actors from the game. Like that was sick. So yeah. I personally don't care about the Game Awards, but watching them with friends was kind of... Yeah, no, the like watching it with friends thing, that's cool. The performance aspect of it is cool. The Game Awards aspect of the Game Awards is... I don't know. I wouldn't sweat it. I wouldn't sweat it. Oh yeah, Wukong didn't win. To be fair, there was quite a lot of competition. And fans from a certain genre of games will always wonder why Wukong didn't win, because they don't like the other games, right? So it's like there's always like this like struggle of biased opinions, right? I guess we can't always Sonic movie method our way through stuff. No, you can't. £500 to raise as a cow as well when you think about it. Okay. Lately, I only play Minecraft indie games and like Pokemon. Dude, you want to know what I've been playing recently? This thing. I've been playing Pokemon Heart Gold on this thing. Gen 4 Pokemon, baby. And it's awesome. I'm having such a fun time. Like, I just got through the Johto League. And now I just arrived at Kanto. So now I have to do the other 8 medals. And then I have to fight Red and all that. But yeah, I just made it through the Johto League, and now I'm like the post game, right? Yeah, Heart Gold is the Gen 2 games, but with a Gen 4 remake of the Gen 2 games. Yeah, and then after that, I'll probably replay through Scarlet and Violet again, right before Legends ZA comes out. I'll probably play that on the V1 Switch. So yeah. What else? When will Neo Protocol win a film award? Hey, I've submitted it. I've submitted the animation film for Neo Protocol 10 to a short film contest right here in town. So they're holding up like a visual arts contest, and they allow like up to 50-minute animated short films. And I just submitted my short film from NYP 10. I submitted it there. I had to write up a whole like dossier in Spanish. So I had to translate a lot of things from the series to Spanish. And that's, by the way, how we finally have Spanish subtitles for Neo Protocol 10. So on the animation film video for Neo Protocol 10, if you go down there, let me go over here. I'm just gonna mute the music real quick. So you have the usual US English subtitles, and then you have the same but with the lyrics of the song translated from Latin to English, and then you have Spanish, right? It's the same, but now it's in Spanish. There it is. So yeah, I did this because I was already doing it for this dossier that I had to write about the whole piece. So might as well. Let me voice act it. What, the protocol? Voice act the protocol after it died. Danny and Dan voice acting NYP. But wait, that's illegal. NYP is already done. Super Monkey Odyssey looks good though. I assume you mean the new Donkey Kong game, Bonanza? I mean, I don't know what the game plays like, but the name, you gotta give it to him. Wish you could win the local. I wish so too. I wish so too. Do it again. Easier said than done. Yes, I do mean Bonanza. Okay. As all great franchises need, it needs to be rebooted and ignore the past lore because money. I'll wait for the Netflix call for that to happen. I'll wait for Netflix to call me so I can do that. I'll do that when I get the call. Hey, Paul, we really like your Neo Protocol series. We're gonna do a movie adaptation for Netflix. Can you reboot the entire thing and ignore the past lore because money? Yes, I will. If it ever happens, I want creative control. I don't just want a sum. No amount of money is going to allow, like I'm not going to allow my own idea to be how would you say it? Desecrated. Okay. That's a little harsh though. Defiled. What? Desecrated? Okay, I guess that butchered. Okay. I'm not going to let my own idea be butchered by some AI Hollywood executives for any amount of money. I want creative control. If there's ever an adaptation of NYP, I want to be there. I want to be supervising. I want creative control. I want to be able to watch over the development process and make decisions. Idris Elba as the protocol, that'd be sick. Just have the cyberpunk guy. Man. MCU. Well, I mean, the NYP series is kind of already its own little MCU. There are some songs of mine that aren't NYP that have some ties to the NYP series. Chris Pratt is the protocol. He's so cool. I understood that reference. The main protagonist is... Now, that makes two of you. At least you guys are united in opinion. Oh, man. Pokemon Diamond is the GOAT. I like Platinum better, honestly. Black and White were the best. Black and White 2 are up there with Black and White. Like, those two are probably the best games. Like, as an overall experience. There were so some of the later games had great things about them. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are surprisingly difficult for being a mainline Pokemon game. Like it has like some bits that are like really hard. The Ultra Necrozma fight, nothing to scoff at. And then what is it? And then Gen 9 has like one of the best plots of the entire franchise, and it's just a shame that it performs like absolute crap. It looks and performs like dog water, but it has one of the best plots of any Pokemon game. It's really, really good. Like the story is really well done. What else? I don't know. Gen 8 was kind of mid. I just recently replayed through Sword, and yeah, it was fun, but it wasn't like awesome. Right? Give me Protocol voice changer so I can make pro tasting. You Geometry Dash kids are just never gonna grow up. Jared, yes, you are 2 hours late, but you're just in time for me to tell you. There's a segment. So, Jared, you might remember that we recently had a level made with Mirage that made it into like this Geometry Dash like contest thing. And apparently the level absolutely blew up. It has nearly 400,000 downloads. Okay. And it made it to the daily tab, the daily level tab of Geometry Dash. So it's like featured. So it's like right up there. You open up the game, it's there. So it's like in the spotlight. And I decided I would beat it. Well, no, I didn't decide. You guys reeled me into it. You guys wanted me to play it, and then there was no going back after that. So I played through the whole thing. And I spent an hour playing through it and learning it and dying a lot. Eventually I beat it. So, Jared, I want to take advantage of the fact that we just did that to make content out of it. And make a video that could possibly go viral. I played a level with my own music, right? And so not just a reel, I would like this to be like a long form YouTube video, right? And then if we wanted, we could make shorts out of it. So like one main long form video for YouTube, see if we can rack up watch time with that. So maybe we can become partner with that video alone. And we can speedrun our way into memberships. And then if we want it, we could make shorts out of that video, stuff like that, right? So basically, this weekend is just gonna be you with that GD level. Like, that's it. Okay. Stream modus describes what a content creator is. My YouTube just kicked me out of my account. That's what you get for playing too much Geometry Dash, bro. That's what you get. Okay. There's a segment. Oh no. What are your thoughts on the Horizons anime? I haven't watched it. There's such a thing as too much? Yes. I know, surprising. Nah, that one came out of nowhere. Okay. PG-13 wouldn't do injustice, but that's the type of shit Hollywood would do. Yeah. If you could put one curse in MYP to make it PG-13, where would you put it? Wow. Okay. So there's like four main characters to the MYP series, at least on camera, right? Like in the film, there's four characters, and then there's a fifth, which is technically you, the viewer, right? This is only addressed in the countdown climax. In the last few minutes of the countdown, there's a little like conversation with the humans where they say, the one on the other side. It's you, the viewer, who has been guiding the humans through the ARGs. Okay, so that's addressed. That's like the secret fifth character in the series. But in the series, there's the humans, the gatekeeper, the creator, and the protocol. None of the four would really have a tendency to swear. Like, they just don't have it in their character DNA. So I wouldn't really do it. Like, it's just not called for this story in particular. Like, they don't have their characters are too solemn, maybe. Like, they're too philosophical. Right? This is Hollywood. You gotta put it. Yeah. Since this is Hollywood, I also have to do a sex scene. Of course. And this stream has now been automatically shadow banned. Cast me in this movie too. What the fuck? Yeah. The protocol, but there's a single swear word and a sex scene. There needs to be a relationship. Who will it be though? The humans and oh no. I'm gonna get so cancelled for this. Make two humans, and one is the humans he and the humans she. He human, she human. That's it. Hollywood storytelling. That's why they pay me. I'm an executive. I'm a C-level. None of the characters are really compatible with each other, geometrically speaking. Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath for them having any kind of relationship. Really want to see protocol swearing? Why? It's an AI. Like, if you ask ChatGPT right now to swear, it won't. It just can't. They're gonna start a toy line. I call being one of the characters getting a gruesome yet hilarious death. Oh, dude, you don't know how hard I laughed at the Gerald Robotnik death in Sonic 3. That was hard to beat. This one was hard to beat. Let me skip around to it. There we go.
Right, you did.
That was hard to beat. Oh, you can't. I was cackling at that thing. Wait, no, spoilers. Dude. Queen, I gave you more than enough time. I gave you more than enough time to close that tab. That was iconic. By the time you watch the movie, you'll probably have forgotten. Dude, Queen. Oh, that was fucking brilliant. That was brilliant. I didn't watch it at the cinema. I watched it here. And God, I was rolling on the floor. That was hard to beat. That was really hard to beat. Just and the fact that the entire soundtrack just like goes mute and it's just that's all you hear for like 3 seconds. Oh, great. Amazing. Oh man. Good thing it was a Monday, so we were like 10 people watching in there. Man. The fanfic authors are gonna go crazy right now. Just don't give them ideas. Don't give them ideas, old Paul. We have one job. You had one job. We really bullied a studio into making. Yeah. I'm gonna be watching the Minecraft movie in a few hours. They say it's mid. Make of that what you will. Make of that what you will. I haven't watched it, so I couldn't possibly comment. But I've been told it's just hooray, Minecraft, and like they show you the blocks and like that's it. But where's the story? Right? I'm expecting it to be a funny Bat movie. I wouldn't hold your breath. I don't know. Like the movie, it's kind of like what video game movies used to be, where it was basically made only for the most diehard fans of the game, and nobody else would be able to get into it. So like the World of Warcraft movie, nobody understood it because it was so heavy on the original lore that only the most diehard fans of WoW could ever get into it, right? Just because of Jack Black saying stuff. I am Steve. Right? Plotting movies is a key reason why people need fans of the original source material at the helm of creative decisions. Yes, but you also have to put it through a scope of everybody has to be able to understand what's going on. If you make a movie for the 1%, only the 1% is going to come and watch your movie. Right? Because the rest are going to go like, what? What? What's going on? They don't know what's going on, right? So yeah. Yeah, very true. Watched 3 and a lot of 2, and I can tell the people on the movie care about. So they not only cared about the Sonic franchise, they cared about making a movie that didn't require you to already know who Sonic was. They made so the trilogy of the Sonic movie basically reintroduces Sonic. So it's like if Sonic never existed before and they just designed it for the first time, right? So everyone, whether they've played Sonic or not, was able to get into it, and the story wasn't so dependent on the lore. At least the first one wasn't. The first Sonic movie was just a tale of friendship. And that's it. Right? Just with a Sonic reskin all over it, and it works. And once they got their foot on the door, then they could expand and get into the Sonic lore. Right? Keanu as Shadow, best cast ever. To be fair, anything you cast Keanu into is going to be great. I'd love to see a Constantine reboot or like a sequel. That'd be nice. It would also be nice for me to stop the stream right here, because it's already been a while, and I gotta get some sleep in. Not necessarily fans, but willing to study the source material. For example, Battle Angel was great. I watched it when it came out in the theater. I loved it. Like, I had no idea about the comics, but the movie made me got me to know about the comics. So after watching the movie, I researched further and found out that there was a comic that the movie was based on. Right? Yeah. Have you watched Foundation? No, I haven't. Keanu Neo Reeves? Yes, the Matrix man. The Neo was Shadow the Hedgehog. Just when the conversation is getting interesting, I have to go to bed. If it wasn't for me, the stream would be 73 hours long, but I'm no Kai Cenat. I can't keep this going for 3 light years. I have stamina, and that stamina right now, the stamina bar is pretty low. I recommend you to watch it if you get Apple TV Plus. I guess next time I buy something from the tech shop and they give me a free coupon code for like 4 months free of Apple TV, then I'll watch it. I don't intend on buying into it myself, but hey. Oh man, give the stream key to me. Hey, I could let you stream someday if you wanted. Danny Friday show would be super fun. Yeah, I'll just like hand you over the stream key and the layout, and off you go. One of these days, Danny. One of these days. Okay. I think that's gonna be about it, guys. I had so much fun today. That was an awesome stream. In less than 24 hours, I'm gonna be back here for the Saturday stream feedback hour. I'm going to review and destroy your tunes with facts and logic all over again, just like last week. And I'm going to be there with FL Studio and everything. So yeah, Daddy invades Paul's house while he's sleeping and starts up the stream. Would have been perfect for... Do you know what we did for April Fools? Did you watch it? It was basically that. I did basically exactly that, but with a gente. I betrayed. I'll just leave it up here for you guys to watch, so you can watch it right after the stream ends. What we did for April Fools. So there it is. I'll leave you guys with that. And tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central European Summer Time, because we have already entered daylight savings. Central European Summer Time, CEST. CEST. Okay. I'll see you at 7 p.m. CEST for Saturday night feedback hour with me, Paul A.K. Modus. Same time, same place. It's been awesome. Guys, Bill. Next time.